Hey, it's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. Today we're going to be discussing front snowboards in the under 30 horsepower category from Kubota. So as you can see behind me, there's a number to choose from. So we're going to do a discussion about why you may choose one over the other and the pros and cons to that. So we're going to start right at the end and start with the T-Series with the front blower. So whenever you go to your local Kubota dealership, the product specialist is going to be asking you a bunch of questions about what you're looking for. And depending on how you answer those questions, it's going to dictate what they're going to recommend for you. When the T-Series is going to be recommended is you're going to be answering, I have about 1 to 2 acres to cut. I have a nice simple driveway to blow snow on. Right now I'm doing it with a walk behind, but I find it too long. I'm getting too cold. So you're going to be looking for a T-Series for that step up from a regular walk behind snowblower. The biggest question that's going to be asked you is what's your budget? And you're going to say, I'm looking for an inexpensive unit. I've only got 10 to 12,000 to spend. Well, then the T-Series is going to be what recommended to you. It's an awesome little package. It's very comparable to your John Deere's, Husqvarna, and Cub Cadets. It's going to cut grass for you, but more importantly, it's going to blow snow and do a really good job at that. We have past videos comparing it to the GR or just blowing snow on its own, and it holds its own. Some of the drawbacks to it, as mentioned before, are it's belt driven, and it is pretty difficult to remove and attach that front snowblower. But again, it is a price fighter, so whenever you come into the dealership and you're looking for an inexpensive unit to blow your snow and it wanting to be a step up from a push behind mower and wanting to combine it with a lawn tractor, the T-Series is what you're going to be recommended and best suited for your needs. So you've come into the dealership, you've had a T-Series or something equivalent to that, and you're saying, it's not cutting it literally. I've got a big steep hill out back, it's not making it up it, I can only go down it, can't go up it. Driveway, I keep getting stuck in the winter whenever I'm blowing snow. I'm just not enjoying it. I really want to step up from that. Your product specialist is going to recommend a GR. In this case, the GRs come available in gas or diesel. They're around 20 horsepower. The mower decks are available in either 48 or 54, and then out front you have a choice of snowblowers. Before us today is the GR 2846, which is the Fun Connect blower. After that, they do have a direct drive that hooks up very similar to what the T-Series is, so not nearly as popular. If you do go with the Fun Connect, it comes with the electric rotate, then you can add the electric deflector as well. It makes it a nice package. One of the downsides to a GR is the cost. They are expensive, there is no doubt about it. This package here today is around $20,000, but it does do everything it's supposed to do. It's an excellent value for the size and what it delivers, being that shaft-driven model and diesel at that, if you choose to go that way. Again, as the fuel prices go up, it's nice to have that economy look at it, save you a few bucks on fuel. So again, now let's discuss the F-Series and why you may choose that over a GR. So starting off talking about the F-Series here, I apologize for not having a snowblower out front here and just a blade, but again, we are sold out for the year due to inventory restraints and everything that everybody's dealing with. But some of the questions that have been asked and how you're going to answer them to kind of point you in the direction of an F-Series is, I'm looking more commercial based. I've been using my GR for a number of years now, but I've picked up a few contracts. I'm doing a number of driveways, or I'm commercial end of it. We're doing some sidewalk, and I'm cutting a ton of grass. I need to get done quicker, so I'm cutting upwards of 10 acres a week. So that's where you're going to be pointing in the direction of an F-Series. The big thing is, out of all those questions, you said my budget is $40,000 and I don't need a loader. If you're saying I need a loader, you're not going to be recommended this. You're going to be recommended a tractor. These things are awesome. They have 2 snowblowers available, either 51 or 57. The 51, you're pretty much exclusively going to see it for doing sidewalk snow removal, where you can put extensions on to get up to 54. Which is how wide sidewalks are. And then the 57 is an awesome blower as well. Again, more whenever you're doing open areas. And again, they have the add-on cab there. That's the first one in the lineup that you can add it to. That's going to keep you nice and warm in the winter whenever you need it on days like today, where it's -10 out or greater. So now let's jump talking about the BX and the B01 series front snowblowers. So you come back to your dealership, you said, I've really enjoyed my GR or F series for the last number of years, but I'm looking for a loader now as well as rear PTO. So that's product specialist is going to probably push you over to the BX lineup. But I still needed to fit in that same area I was before. I don't really want to get too big. I just have a small lawn. I'm just trying to do some yard maintenance. then you're going to be pointing in the direction of a BX. And the nice thing with the BX is there's lots of selections. You know, whether it's the lower end horsepower to BX 1880 right up to the 2680 with the 26 horsepower. And out front too, you got 3 choices of blowers. You either have the regular duty 2816, which is a 50-inch front snowblower, and then we have 2 heavy-duty options, which is a BX 2830, which is a 48-inch model, or for the 55-inch model, we have the BX 2822A. All 3 blowers are awesome. They all have the pros and cons, and we have done other videos showing that. But to give a quick recap, so you're looking to just do one short driveway, then a regular duty model is going to do it, no problem at all. If you get into multiple driveways or you get lots of snow in a year, then you're going to be looking at the heavy duty models. And again, these two basically price out virtually the same if you get the hydraulic rotate option, which is an option on the BX 2816 and then standard on the heavy duty models. So after that, if you're going to be blowing a lot of snow or doing a few driveways, then the 55-inch is probably the way you're going to be looking on that way. After that, you know, the BX lineup has all the options in the world. So whether you're still looking at mower decks, tillers, anything for the back, is all available for the BX lineup. You know, and again, you can also have the add-on cab for a BX, which is going to keep you nice and warm if you're spending any amount of time outside. And then after that, and the reason why you may go up a size in tractor to the BO1 series really comes down to how you answer those questions other than blowing snow. So let's jump to talking about the BO1 series. You know, you've said, I've loved my BX for a number of years now, but I've had some downsides to it. You know, it doesn't lift what I want, the backhoe's too small, the mower deck isn't strong enough, but I want the exact same snowblower. Then the BO1 is what's going to be recommended to you. You know, it does have more lift capacity, it has a bigger backhoe, it's got a stronger mower deck, but it takes the exact same snowblower. So whether it's the BX 2822 or the BX 2816, they both are what are manufactured for the front of the BO1 as well. The only thing that changes is the quick hitch. So blow snow perfect, you know, and the BO1 series either comes in 23 or 26 horsepower, and depending on how much snow you're blowing or how much PTO work will vary which tractor you choose after that. What is kind of funny about the lineup is before the BO1 was the B20 series, so whether it was a 23, 26, or 2920, they were available with up to a 63-inch front snowblower, which unfortunately is no longer available. So if you're looking for something that big, you have to go up to the LX lineup. So you come back to your dealership, you're like, oh, I love my BO1 or my BX. I'm just looking for something bigger again. You know, my backhoe needs to upgrade, my mower deck, and I really want to get something bigger for out front for blowing that snow. And I'm also thinking about getting a factory cab on it as well. So, because I really want that heat and that air conditioning. So what's going to be recommended to you is the LX. You know, the only step up from here is the Grand L, which goes from 35 to 60 horsepower, is available with a front snowblower, but they get rather expensive, whether it be the tractor or the blower itself. It is a big jump from here to there. So whenever we focus on the LX lineup, the reason why you may be choosing them is they do have 3 options of snowblowers. They do offer a 51-inch front snowblower on the front of the LX. It's generally commercial based. We have retailed a number of them in the past couple of years, always for doing sidewalks. So they're an amazing blower, but hardly ever seen out there. After that, you're going to have a choice of either a K64-22-7CF, which is the 64-inch heavy-duty model from Kubota, and then we have the regular duty, the LX 2963, which is a 63-inch front snowblower. The reasons why you may choose one over the other is if you're doing a lot of snow blowing or just your one driveway kind of idea. And there is pros and cons to each one. You can check out a couple other videos on our lineup comparing these 2 front snowblowers and the pros and cons to each one and why you may choose one over the other. But at the end of the day, why you may choose that LX is, well, that cab at the back there, you know. It's an awesome cab with that heat and air conditioning, factory cab. It's the smallest that Kubota makes with that factory cab. Thing about an LX, you can either get open station or cab. Either one is capable of a front snowblower. The only one that is not is the LX 2610 SU, which does not come with a PTO, so you're unable to get a front snowblower for that. Otherwise, the only difference is being a cab or non-cab unit for either 26 or 33 horsepower and choice of blowers depending on which one you're looking for. So that brings to the end of today's video. Again, as you can see, there's quite a number of choices for you if you're looking for something from Kubota under 30 horsepower, and there really isn't that big of a spread. So you really have to visit your local dealership and see which one's best going to suit your needs, because, you know, from a small GR right up to the LX 2610, there's really only about 10-12 different horsepower. So it really comes down to your application and which one's best going to suit your needs. So visit your local Kubota dealership to really nail down which one's best going to work for you. But I hope you really enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Thank you.